Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we are going to go through everything that I purchased in the most recent Sephora sales. I ended up using that very first coupon online for one item. So I claimed 20% on one item. Then I went to the store and got 3 more items. And the crazy part is they gave me a really big bag. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen it. A really big bag for like 3 small items. Whatever. Anyway, and then about a week later, they go, the sale has been extended, like the discount. So then they extended it for another weekend, 20% off. And I was like, okay, I'll bite. And then I got something else. Well, a few other things. And then while I was in Miami, once again, they gave a bonus sale, 20% off everything. And I was like, okay, keep sending me coupons. I'm going to take them. So I have this bag, which they initially gave me, and there was, again, 3 small items. Well, now it is full, and we're gonna go through it. I want to let you know these items are items that I generally would not just purchase if I really put thought into it. So it had to be on a whim, items that I've been really wondering how great they are or have really been wanting, whether because of the product itself or its packaging. They were a splurge. Did I need them? No, but did I want them? Yes. The very first product is this one right here. It's called Brazilian Crush by Sol de Janeiro. This is 8.1 fluid ounce. Now, you guys know we received in a BoxyCharm a few months ago the Bum Bum Cream. And was still, forever will be obsessed with the scent. And so I saw this and I read the description and it said that it came with the signature scent. It was the signature scent of the Bum Bum Cream. I was like, I guess I have to. So instead of getting a backup of the Bum Bum Cream, since I have a few already, I ended up getting this. And it's so funny because I ended up getting this package at work. You're going to walk around smelling like a human Bum Bum Cream, okay? And my coworker was like, really, does it smell like it? And she sprayed it on herself and she was like, so I think she wants one too. They have a smaller version as well. I think it's a 3 something fluid ounce, but I said no because I'm greedy and I'm probably going to like go through this really quickly. Some of these items, by the way, well, the vast majority, I've tried open whatever because honestly, like they've been coming in and there was no way that I had the willpower to just pay for this makeup and be curious and want to use them and then just leave them in a box until I get a chance to film. So this is the Sephora Favorites Give Me Some Nude Lip. This retails for $28, but remember I put the 20% off on it. And I ended up getting a few lippies in here, some of which I own and some of which I was curious about. I'm going to get rid of this box and it's little stuffing filler, little crinkle paper. And I'm going to show you guys. So in that box, you end up getting a Huda Beauty full size. This one's in Trendsetter. I do have a travel size of this, and I really do like this lippy. You also get a full size Stila liquid lip. This one is in Caramelo. I feel like I've had a sample of this, and it was really good, which is why I got it. These two together are literally like over $28. So that's a deal right there. And then you do get a Buxom lip gloss, and this one is in Dolly. I have this very same size as well, and it's really nice. Then you get the Makeup Forever. This one is a very, very tiny one. This is the Artist Liquid Matte in 105. I've never tried any of the Makeup Forever lippies, so even though this is super, super tiny, I consider it a little bonus in the box. And then you get this super tiny little Tarte lippy as well. And this one is in Beach Babe. Let me swatch it because it's a really pretty shade. It's really, really light, by the way. So it's that one right there. So I haven't tried these either. So, and the thing is, every time the holiday season comes around, these cute little gift sets are the ones that get to me, but it's mainly the lippies that I go for. I usually invest in a lot of lipsticks. This year, the holiday kits were not calling out to me. I was not interested in many of them. But then all the other like limited edition packaging was what got me, which is why I got like the stuff that I got. You guys already know I spilled the beans. I ended up getting the Huda Beauty Nude Palette. I had to. Every time I saw swatches and pictures, I was like, so the same day that it came out, I ordered it and had it like express shipped to me. And I am so happy that I did. Not only is the packaging amazing, okay? And then when you open it, you're like, girl, can I have your skin? Can I have your eyes? Like, please, really? Then you see these shades and you know, a lot of companies add a lot of filters and like little twinkle effects and stuff like that. So when I got this palette, I really wasn't expecting it to look just as great as it does online. And it so does. And just in case you're wondering, this is the very same palette I have on my lids right now. It's the palette that I've been using. So at any point that you see any shimmers on my eyes in the past few weeks, whether it's on Instagram or anywhere else, this is the palette that I've been using. It is very rosy. It is very pinky, but in a good way. Like, I don't know. I can't say it enough. I am so happy I ended up getting this palette because it is amazing. It's beautiful. It's pigmented. I did see online where there were a few people who said, well, I experienced some fallout, so be careful. I haven't experienced any fallout. I don't know if it's because I do tap my brush every single time before applying on my lids. I wanted to show you some of these pressed shimmers, and her formula is so weird but so amazing at the same time. So let me bring this down just a smidge and let me just do one of these. Look. And it literally looks just like this on your lids. And I remember I did a video at one point, I think it was maybe Instagram, and I had a filter, but you guys can still see it beautifully. And I was getting a lot of questions. What is on your eyes? So I wanted to grab the two shimmers that are in here, the glitters. These are pressed glitters. At first, I was wondering, how did she press them? Like, am I going to need a glitter glue, a sticky base? Like, and I said, you know what? It's all trial and error. I'm going to just apply it without any base and see how it stays. And what I did was the same thing you're seeing right here. I used my finger. I kind of rolled it around in the shadow, and then I patted it directly on my lids. Believe it or not, I did that first thing in the morning. I applied my makeup before going to work. I went to work. I came back home. I filmed the video. I edited. It was middle of the night, and the glitter was still on my lids. It wasn't all over the place. I might have had one or two baby specks, come out of its place. But the glitter freaking stayed all day. Also, you know how I said that I went on the cruise and my skin is acting up because I went to sleep with makeup on like a couple of days? Yeah, this palette, I had the shimmer, like those glitters on my lids. I went to sleep, I woke up, and I still had glitter on my eyes. So you don't need a sticky base in order to keep it in place. At least I didn't have to. This is a palette that everyone needs to have. So if it's not sold out as of yet, let somebody know that it's on your Christmas list and make sure they get it for you. If not, get it for yourself, because this palette literally is worth every single penny, discount or not. I promise you. And I fell in love with this palette so much that I ended up going online and I was like, okay, I need to try something else. So I ended up placing another order. So with that second order, I ended up getting a few other of the Huda Beauty stuff. This is her Faux Filter Foundation. This one is in Toffee 420G. Just in case you're wondering what shade matches my skin and you want to kind of match my skin with yours because maybe we're like kind of similar complected. But this is the foundation. It is a full coverage foundation, okay? So if you have anything on your skin that you want to cover, this is the baby. I do have a review on it. I'm gonna put it up here. Make sure you go check that out. This foundation, worth every single penny. And the thing about it is, I love the scent. And I've heard that many people are kind of like deterred from using it because of its scent. It reminds me of the Skin So Soft, the original, the blue bottle from Avon. That's what it reminds me of. And I personally like the scent. It's just something about this foundation. I am obsessed with this foundation. I freaking love it. And then, like I said, I got a few other things. So I ended up getting her Easy Bake Loose Powder in Banana Bread. And I also got her concealer. And this one is in Granola. When I placed the order for the concealer, I only focused on what shade I was going to need. I didn't care what the applicator looked like or anything like that. And I honestly thought it was a squeeze tube and you can just like squeeze onto here and then apply, or whatever the case was. I did not know that the applicator tip was like this. And this honestly feels so freaking good because the tip stays nice and cold. So when you apply it first thing in the morning under your eyes to apply your concealer, you get that cooling sensation. The concealer also has a little bit of a scent to it, but it's I don't know. Her makeup smells so freaking good. So, and that concealer feels really, really nice. I like how it lasts under the eye. It does not crease on me. And it is not heavy at all. It gives you a lot of coverage, but it is not heavy in any way. So I really like how a little bit does go a long way as well. And then I ended up getting, like I said, the powder because I needed it. I got it in and banana bread. And here's the thing, she got me with her packaging because when I first opened it and I went like this, I saw all of that in the back. And I said, oh no, it's busted. And then I realized it was just part of the packaging. And I've saved all this packaging so you guys can like see, you know. It was part of the packaging. It's funny because she got my husband too. Because when I opened it, I said, oh, honey, look. And when I opened it, he goes, no. And then I said, it's just the packaging. So first of all, you guys know I've been in search for like good packaging for setting powder. And every time I get one, it kind of breaks. But this one right here, I don't know. Like, I think I would just continue to buy this powder. Again, it has a scent to it. And I freaking love the scent. Okay, it's like a very light perfumey kind of, I don't know. It just smells delicious. And then when you open it, I love that it has a little stopper. So you hold your product in place, and then it has a sifter. And you're not going to be able to see it because there's some powder, but there's a sifter in there so the powder stays at the bottom. And then you can kind of sift out what you need. But it's kind of like a cotton lining. So it holds the powder in place. I love to take my sponge and just dip it in there and kind of go at it. This powder is what I have under my eyes. And it looks freaking amazing, and it lasts a really long time. Like, this is one of those items that I kind of had on and went to sleep and woke up and it looked amazing. All right, let's move on to Fenty. So you guys are aware that I ended up getting the Fenty Beauty Foundation. Mine I got in 360. There's no actual like name for it, but I got it in 360 and it looked like this. This foundation is really, really nice. I like the coverage. It's kind of like a full coverage, but it's not very heavy on the skin. It lasts all day. Very similar to the Huda Beauty. And I'll put my video up here as well because I did review it. And I feel like it plays very well with the rest of any makeup that you apply over it. And I liked it so much that I ended up placing an order for her, what are these? The Match Sticks Trios. And the only reason why I got the trio is because I really wanted the contour stick. And then I saw that for one contour stick, it was one price. And then if you got the trio, you paid a little more. But they're all the same size, so it just made sense to me. Now, what I think is really cool about this packaging is that they're magnetized. So you can always have them together and will not lose one on its own. So the one that I got was in Tan 300, and it comes with 3 different shades. The contour is in Truffle, the highlighter is in Rum, and then the concealer is in Caramel. So I'll show you what these look like. So far, I have only used the contour, which is what I have on my skin right now. I haven't used the highlighter because I ended up using a different highlighter for today. But I'm really excited to give these a try because I hear really good things about it. So I ended up going with these. And this right here is what they look like. So it's these 3 right here. That is what they look like. The highlighter looks really, really pretty. I'm glad I ended up getting the trio. And I'm going to end up doing tutorials with these. And I promise you tutorials will be coming. It's the holiday, so we're very busy with like unboxings and reviews and all that good stuff, but a tutorial will be coming. Now here are 2 holiday kits that I ended up picking up. This first one right here is the Holiday Always On Liquid Lipsticks, 6 travel size liquid lipsticks by Smashbox. So you're gonna get 3 travel size mattes and then 3 travel size metallics. I actually have one of them on my lips right now, which is the very third one over here, and I believe it's called the Nude Rose Matte. So Nude Rose Mattes. So I really, really thought the packaging was so cute. Nudes are the way to go for me. So I ended up picking these up because Smashbox has like a really good formula. And I don't really have many. I think I have like 2 Smashbox like lippies. So I thought this would have been a really good investment. I don't remember how much I paid for it though. And the very last kind of holiday situation that I ended up getting is this Sephora Favorites Party Hair Styling Spray Collection. So for $35, you ended up getting 6 of the texturizing sprays that you can purchase at Sephora. I have used so far the Way one. And that one is not in here right now, but I've used the Way one, and I kept this little packaging on it because I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. But it comes with this pretty gold toned bag. And I mean, for $35, come on, look how big they are. Like, they are big size. They're not super tiny, you know. And Living Proof, I hear amazing things. This is a volume spray. And the reason why I ended up getting these is because I wanted to give these a try and see whether or not, you know, I liked certain ones. And for $35, you get to try 6 different ones, and then you can really choose which one you want to repurchase. Now, I know I did purchase the Huda Beauty Concealer, but I've always been curious about the Sephora Pro Concealer as well. This is the Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. I got mine in Praline, so it's 12.5. That's the number. This is actually the concealer I have under my eyes. I did feel like it resembled the Naked Skin Concealer. Like, in terms of the formula, it's nice and loose. And the way it applied and everything, the applicator is a little better on this one than on the Naked. It's really nice. It's nice coverage. It blended out really, really nice with my sponge, and it looks really good. And then I had to do this. I ended up investing in a NARS foundation because the Huda and the Fenty one are full coverage. I wanted to replace my another foundation with a lightweight one, and I saw that NARS had their all day luminous weightless foundation, so I said, oh, weightless, I'm gonna get it. I love that this one comes with a pump because not all of NARS's foundations come with a pump. It is the one that I have on my skin right now, and when you apply it, you get such beautiful coverage, but it's light, you know, so you can still kind of see through to your skin, but you have coverage, and I don't know, it covers certain imperfections. It's just a really, really nice foundation. I'm using it today. I'm going to continue to use it on an ongoing basis just to get a better feel for it. But yeah, it just looks really, really good. And I'm really happy I ended up getting it. Now, I showed you guys that I ended up getting the Natasha Denona mini palette. This is the mini star palette. It is beautiful. She is gorge. The thing about it is, though, I don't see a need to purchase any of the full size palettes. Okay, the formulas are beautiful, the shadows are beautiful. Are they unique? Some of them are unique, but in swatching them and kind of blending it in and seeing what they look like and what they feel like, you can definitely get palettes with shadows of the same texture or shadows of the same type of formulation or the same shades or the same like shifts in terms of, you know, shift effects from different companies, and very, like, honestly, for much cheaper prices. Like, this kind of reminds me like ColourPop. I'm really not trying to be negative or evil or mean or anything, and I know most people want these palettes because of the metallics, but come on, does that really look that different than a lot of the ColourPop ones or a lot of the ones that we received in BoxyCharm? Because to me, it does not. And I've felt them for myself, and I've blended them out for myself. And honestly, they're pretty, but not pretty enough to spend over $120 something. Like, if you have it, flaunt it. If you can, dish the money out and spend it. But I went to the store when I went to pick up the foundations, and I said, okay, people want to see Natasha Denona, let me see. And I was not just going to buy it to buy it. Like, I swatched them and I was like, okay. Like, I wasn't super like wowed by it, you know, and I'm not going to buy anything if I'm not like super wowed by it. So, you know, the price alone had me curious. And then when I went and swatched it, I was like, but why though? You know? So I ended up getting this palette. This one was $25. I still think for the little shadows that they were, it was kind of expensive, $25. I didn't mind doing it because, again, I got the 20% off. The very next product is this NARS palette. And the moment I saw it online, I was like, I love it, but you don't need it. You love it, but you don't need it. You love it, but you don't need it. And the thing is, do I love it? Yes. Do I need it? No. But did I want it? Yes. So I ended up getting it, and mainly for the packaging, and then the insides are just bonuses. And my coworker, when I explained that to her, she goes, you are so dumb. Why would you do that? And then when I pulled it out and I showed her, she said, oh my God, that packaging. So yes, I ended up getting this Orgasm. It's called the Orgasm Infatuation Cheek Palette. It comes with Laguna Orgasm and Orgasm Highlighter Blush Powder. First of all, let's appreciate this packaging. Come on. This is like a piece, you know, a decorative piece. So, and then when you open it, you get your mirror, and then you get your blush, your bronzer, and your highlight. So these are items that you can definitely add to a Christmas list or like a wish list. But as you can tell, I've wanted it. This came out, I want to say over a month ago, maybe more. And this is a limited edition piece. And I knew it would be limited edition, and if I didn't get it, it would go away and then I'd be done with it. But honestly, it is not a product that you need, but I wanted it. And then the very last makeup item that I purchased, and I've wanted one of these items for the longest, maybe over a year. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Bar of Gold palette. And the only reason why I got it is because, okay, Young, Wild, and Polished will always talk about Charlotte Tilbury stuff. And she's showed the Bar of Gold highlighter, and when she initially showed it, it was like in this cardboard-ish type of packaging, and she was giving her feedback on it or whatever, but I didn't care about the packaging. The highlighter was just beautiful, and I liked the whole kind of idea of it. And so the thing about it is that, but I wasn't willing to pay for one, for one. But then they came out with this palette, which brings 3. Look how pretty she is. Look. Oh my god. So this palette comes with 3. And at this point, I couldn't say no. Again, I don't remember what the price was. I just said, okay, because I had to do it on a whim, because my sanity, I wouldn't have done it. Oh, by the way, the blush that I have on my cheeks right now is the one in this NARS palette. And then the highlighter that I have on my face right now, like this crazy, kind of looking highlight. It's in your face. It's this one right here. So it's this third one in this palette. And okay, it's Charlotte Tilbury, and these things can be very expensive, but again, it's Christmas, so these are my Christmas gifts to me, and yes, I got them early. So these are the items that I have invested in. Do I think this palette is necessary in your life? No. But do you want to get it because you're going to love it? Yes. So I do think when it comes to these 2 items, if you're going to invest the money in it, I can tell you you're going to love it. I know I love it. It doesn't emphasize any texture, and I just love them. Okay, this video is like a really long one. Lord Jesus, we're gonna have to like have a drink afterwards. And then the very last thing that I ended up adding to my cart is this Sephora Play box. So I don't have the subscription. I don't want the subscription, but I have been kind of curious. So I did see that you can pay the $10, get a box, and then that's it. And then you don't have to sit in and like have to have the subscription. And I was a little curious because, okay, the box is cute. This bag I really don't care for. I did the bow, by the way, because it was just like in there like that. But I wanted to try some of the things that would come in this one. So why are you not opening? This one came with a Milk Makeup Kush mascara. It is not what I was looking forward to, but it's always nice to have like a travel size mascara in your purse. It also came with a Prada candy kind of sample. This is the Sugar Pop sample perfume. Didn't really care for that either. I was curious about this product right here. This is the Caviar Anti-Aging Miracle Multiplying Volume Mist. It is a spray. It's a spray volumizer. I thought this was a decent size for me to try and see if I'm gonna love it. So next time I wash my hair, I can just spray it and see what happens. I'm gonna follow the instructions though. Then I also got this Clinique makeup remover. This is the Take the Day Off makeup remover. I've had these samples before. These come in handy when you're going on vacation and you don't want to do all of that. You can just kind of apply some of this all over your face and take a rag and remove your makeup. So it's a quick way to do that. So this came in handy. That's really nice. And then I also got the Belief, the True Cream Aqua Bomb. And this is a very nice size. Now, when you look at it, you go, oh, that's a good size. It is all kind of like for the visual, because really this is what you're getting on the inside. But this smells really, really good. And it's something that I've tried before, so I know I'm going to like it. And then the other thing that I was really curious about is this Too Faced Melted Liquid Matte. Weirdly enough, I've only tried one of these in the past and I really, really liked it. And now I can't find it. I think I lost it. It probably fell out my purse and stuff. So I really wanted to try this one because it is in Queen Bee and it is a really pretty nude. Actually, it kind of goes with my top today. I don't know. I think this was a good investment for $10 because out of the $10, these 3 items were the ones that like I'm really like interested in, and then the others were kind of bonuses. Okay guys, that is a wrap for this video. This was a long one. I know I bought a few, I would say a lot of things, considering that I don't just buy stuff and do hauls a lot, but I wanted to take advantage. I don't buy a lot of things throughout the year, but when you get a discount code or like a coupon, you have to take advantage. And this year, towards the end of the year, they've had 3, and I wouldn't be surprised if they have another one right before Christmas. But yes, so that is everything that I bought. If you have any of these items and you feel the same or disagree, let me know down below. I'd love to chat with you. Also, if you have any questions on any of these items and I didn't answer them for you, let me know down below. I'll try my best to help you out. All right, guys, that is a wrap for this video. As per usual, my social media platforms will be right here. Make sure you follow me there if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.